Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing actually a hair tutorial. I've already done a few makeup tutorials, but I figure now's a good time as any to start doing my hair tutorials. Today we're actually going to be doing a loose, kind of roller-setted curl tutorial. And all you really need is, I'm going to be using my flat iron. I feel like that's easier for me to use as a hairdresser. I'm used to using my flat iron for everything, like all different types of curls and whatnot. But all you need is a flat iron, or I would say maybe like a 1-inch to a 1.5-inch curling iron if you really wanted to. And of course a pack of bobby pins, unless you contain some of the flat black clips. But if you don't have that, you can use bobby pins. They can be any color. It doesn't matter. You're not leaving them in your hair. We're just going to use the bobby pins to set the curl once we put it in. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to go ahead and section my hair behind my ears, just like that, on both sides. And go ahead and get the rest of the back of your hair out of the way. Just clip that out of the way. Don't even worry about it right now. We're going to start at the top. Let me see if I can get close enough. We're going to start at the top right here, kind of splitting this large section in half right here. Just like that. See? Got two sections just like that. Then we're going to grab our flat iron. And instead of flat ironing, straight like this to straighten the hair, we're going to go straight out, but at the base, and then we're going to put a half turn into it, just so the hair is tucked in towards your scalp like this, and you're just going to pull it out. It's kind of a ribboning effect, like when you use a pair of scissors that's open to curl a piece of ribbon. Kind of think of it in the same concept. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do the first section so I can just go ahead and show you. So I'm going to kind of get the heat on there. See, half turn, so the hair is pointing down towards my scalp. Pull it out, and then what's going to happen is the curl is going to fall in your hand, just like this. And while the curl is still hot, don't wait too long. You're going to see that? You're wrapping it up around, I would say like 2 fingers. You could do 3 fingers, doesn't really matter. And you're going to bobby pin the curl just like that. And you're going to continue that all over the head. I would say for somebody like me who has fine to medium hair type, it'll probably take you about 15-20 minutes to do this in the morning if you wanted to. Which is really not that bad considering for most women, it takes them about that long of struggling with their hair to get it done anyway. So once you learn to do this, it's really easy and quick. So see, you've got 2 curls right there. Now if you have thicker hair, just be careful that you're not taking your sections too big. You may have to do a little bit more curls on your head than what I'm going to have. Only because you really want the heat, to make sure the heat is penetrating all the way through the hair strand. We're going to do this one kind of backwards, towards the back of my head. That's my bangs. But you really want to make sure the heat is penetrating through the hair shaft, because the whole point is to heat up the hair and get it to cool in this curled set position. So I guess you could call this pin curl, technically. A pin curl set, but using heat instead of it being a wet styling. I just think it's way easier with the flat iron. With the curling iron, you have to let it sit there a little bit longer in order for it to properly heat the hair all the way through. With the flat iron, you know you're getting a pretty good, as long as you don't take super huge sections, you're getting a pretty even amount of heat through the hair. See? Now if you feel like one of your bobby pins, like this one, see how it's kind of like falling out? If you feel like your bobby pin is not going to hold, either put another one in from the front where it feels loose, or a second one in from the back. Okay, so then what we have, here I have mine here too. I need to see what I'm doing for a second here. Okay, so yeah, you can see we've got the back of our head left. We've got literally like 2 curls on each side of our head. And see, I'm only 5 minutes into this video, and I'm talking and doing this, and I've already got, you know, about half my head rolled. So, like I said, it really doesn't take that long to do. And you can play around with the size of the curl, where you put the curl. If you put the curl towards your face, it's going to give you a different effect, almost like a retro kind of look going in towards your face, if you were to do it that way. This is, like I said, just a tousled, I call it like Victoria's Secret hair. See, we're taking one large section right here on top. Make sure you can see. See, right where the crown of the head is, we're going to take one large section. I'm just going to make sure the heat gets through there. Don't take your sections too wide this way either, because then it's not going to fit in your plates properly on your flat iron, and it's not going to give you even distribution of heat at all. So yeah, just make sure you're working fast. Doesn't have to be super fast, but as long as the hair is still warm, preferably a little bit hot, then you should be fine. And see, like, I took a decently wide section for this top piece next to my crown, so I'm going to go ahead and double bobby pin just to make sure my curl doesn't fall out. So see, we've got that one right there on the top of the head. Then we're going to actually split down the middle of the back of the head. So you've got kind of 2 if you were going to make pigtails. I mean, it doesn't have to be even because it's a roller set, so it really doesn't matter. But then we're going to take each of these 2 large sections we have now and split them into 2 subsections, going horizontal across the back of the head just like that. You see how we're doing that? Grab my flat iron. Sometimes it helps to get a good angle on the hair to go behind your head when you're doing these. I mean, if you really have the time to take to do this one morning, and really take your time on it, it really is a beautiful way to do your hair. And for me, it's effortless. Because I'm a hairdresser, I have to have my hair done every day. I have to have something done to it. I can't just let it air dry, even though that would be awesome sometimes. That's just not the luxury I have with my job. So this is kind of like my easy go-to way to style my hair sometimes in the morning. This is also great for clients of all ages that I have, because you can really, I mean, anyone of any age can wear this. A teenager can wear their hair like this and it'll be gorgeous. I mean, you can be in your 40s and 50s and wear this and it's gorgeous. All lengths of hair, all different types of cuts and styles, it really doesn't matter. And as a hairdresser, it's been fun for me to play around with this roller set method on different clients of mine. And a lot of them get their hair done like this when they come into me just for their regular haircut. This is how they get it styled when they leave, because they really love how it just dresses up whatever haircut they have. And you can even do this on bobs, really, and it gives you that loose kind of wave in hair. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this method, and that's why I think I really, really enjoy doing it, because it looks pretty much different on every single person, every single hair type, every single haircut, doesn't matter. So we're nearing on 10 minutes in this video, and I have already got majority of my hair rolled up. I've only got these two sections down here on the bottom. See, if the heat's not getting through the ends, just keep going over the ends. Doesn't matter. Just make sure that you heat through those ends. The key is to get them set so they cool in a curled position. Doesn't everybody look so attractive when they have their hair rolled up? Never a good look for anybody. Oh, see, and I'm already pulling that curl out of my head. It's okay though, I'm about to take that guy down in a second anyway. You see, that's why it's good sometimes to double secure your hair. Now, I'm in a hurry with this because I just really want to show you the basic method. So, like I said, if I was taking my time with this, a lot of my clients know, I mean, it looks really gorgeous when you take your time. This is something I may do too before I do an updo. If one of my clients is sitting there getting her makeup done, then I would have her hair rolled up like this. So that way when I take it down, she's got this beautiful tousled curl. And I know this probably looks like a mess. Like I said, your sections don't have to be perfect, as long as you have them in a general curl pattern. And then we're going to give our hair a spray once over with the hairspray. Let's go ahead and take this one down because it's wanting to do that anyway. Let me see if I can look at you dead on here so you can see. I mean, flat clips are better because bobby pins have a tendency to pull sometimes. But I mean, see how it just gives you like a loose, kind of tousled curl? Bear in mind too, my hair is not clean. I've actually found on clean hair, sometimes this style yields a little bit more body to the curl. But, see how you get dents sometimes? This happens a lot of times, like anytime you roll or set your hair or set a curl, you can get this crease in the top of your head. And all you do is you take a little section at a time and you pass the flat iron through just on the top part. Don't go to where the actual curl starts to bend, or you're going to take the curl out of your hair. I mean, just bounce the flat iron like that and see it takes that crease up there right out of your hair. So I usually always go back through on my clients and make sure each section is smooth and polished. And if I feel I need a curl going in a different direction than what it is, or I need to perk up a curl maybe on the top layer, then that's what I would go through with my flat iron and do my detail work. Like I said, if you're not that experienced with flat iron curling, then just start with the basics of wrapping it up like this. And just making sure it looks decent around your part area. I mean, it's really not that hard, little section by little section. Making sure that there's no lumpy creases anywhere, crazy parts of your hair. See, if that's flattened too much, I'm going to go ahead and just put a bend back in that. So see, I mean, it's super easy. And it's a really pretty elegant way to wear your hair for many different occasions. Okay, these ones in the back feel cool enough. I mean, you can let this sit rolled up in your hair as long as you want. You can finish getting ready and then not take this down until like maybe 5 minutes before you're about to walk out the door. That's totally your discretion. I almost feel like the longer you let it sit in there, then the more chance it has to cool. So therefore, it's going to make the curl last longer. Okay, so we're just taking down the curl, shaking it out a little bit. Apparently I have a second bobby pin in here hiding. Take out this one. Almost got them all. See, they just fall right down. I mean, the better you get the heat to pass through the hair strand when you're doing it, the more likely your curl is to be more consistent all the way down the hair shaft. And see, sometimes, like this is some mega volume hair right here. So sometimes I'll flip my head upside down and shake it a little bit and flip it back up. And then just kind of piece some of the curl out and calm it down a little bit. Like I said, go through with your flat iron and do your detail work. There's never anything wrong with going back through and doing detail work. It doesn't have to be perfect when you take it down from a set, because it's very rare that hair looks perfect when you take it down from a set. Like, the longer your length is, it's kind of like the more work you kind of have to put into it for it to look good. I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, like, more detail work you got to put in. But see how pretty that is? And like I said, just a loose, it's a fun, sexy kind of way to wear your hair. I think that's why a lot of my clients enjoy it so much. Because it makes them feel sexy. It's a big, sexy curl, you know? And I'm just kind of curling the top layers of my hair on both sides away from my face. Because, like I said, being a hairdresser, I really don't like my hair to be in my way at all. I can't stand it. But I mean, like I said, I feel like that looks gorgeous and sexy. Any girl can wear their hair like this. And it's just my quick fix for my hair in the mornings. Let me see if I can get a better image for you guys. See if that gives you a better image. So see, it's just a loose tousled curl. It's really sexy. It's got this kind of flippiness to it on the ends. We put it back like this. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, so pretty much that's my hair tutorial for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was helpful for you and maybe gives you another option for one of your hairstyles if you're going out or going on a date, or you have maybe an anniversary dinner with your husband and you just want to do something different and have your hair look different. I mean, it's a really fun look. It's really easy to recreate. Go ahead and leave me comments and questions if you have any questions about what I did today. It's really easy to do, and once you get some practice, I'm sure you'll be able to do it too. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you can enjoy more of my videos in the future.